Hi, everyone. You're getting this video because Stephanie and Marielle really care about you, and we are excited to share some stories about how our lives have changed in such a positive way. So I'm going to start by handing it over to Marielle.
Hey everybody, good to see you. These days I've been working as an elementary music teacher. I love teaching it because I get paid to trick kids into learning through music and song and dance. It's pretty much the greatest. What's not the greatest though is the fact that every single germ and virus my students get, they lovingly share them with me. And the first 3 years of teaching while going back to school and getting my teaching credential was that I was burnt out. I was sick all the time. I was tired of feeling like a lousy friend who always had to cancel her plans because she was sick. Tired of being that bum coworker who couldn't find a sub last minute. And I was sort of at the end of my rope. And then I learned how to increase my fruits and veggies from a handful a few times a week to over 30 in a single day. So my third year of teaching was actually wildly different from the first two. I went from 12 sick days to 0. I was no longer that bum coworker, and I became reliable. So I've been super thankful for this huge health change that has entered into my life. I'll pass this back to Melissa.
All right. Thank you. And I'm going to hand it over to Stephanie.
Hi, my name is Stephanie, and I was introduced to this amazing Whole Foods product about 2 years ago by Melissa. And Melissa explained to me what this product was, basically 30 fruits and veggies in a capsule. I was amazed. I love that I would start feeling my body with the nutrition that I needed. And I was definitely not the healthiest eater, and I'm still working on that. But, since I started taking this Whole Foods product, my allergies have gotten better. My kids are on the product too, and they're starting to try new things. And my son every year, no matter what time of year it was, would always get croup. And this year, knock on wood, he literally had it for 1 day. And I know I can contribute that to this amazing fruits and veggies in a capsule. So, that's my story. And I'm going to hand it back to Melissa.
All right. Thank you. So a little bit about me. My name is Melissa Cheney, and I was introduced to the product about 5 years ago, and I was 10 weeks pregnant at the time with my daughter. And during that time, my son started preschool, and it was his first time being in a large childcare setting. And so he came home with every cold, flu, sickness, you name it, he got, and so did my husband get. But during that time, I never got sick once. I didn't catch any of it. And that made a profound impact on me that, wow, holy cow, that this whole food product was making, such a difference. So since then, we are all on the product. And again, it's been almost 5 years, and we rarely have a sick day. If we do, the illness usually lasts less than 3 days. And we're able to fight it off much faster, and it's less severe than some of our friends or neighbors around us that might catch it. So that just was a no-brainer, and I can't imagine a day without it. Also, I have to say, within those 5 years, I've done several 10-day Whole Food challenges that our community offers, and they have been amazing. And not only is it amazing that we're doing this Whole Food challenge and figuring out, how different foods react to our bodies, and some are, react well, some don't do so well. But the other aspect is being a part of such an amazing, uplifting community that we're all supporting and encouraging one another to meet our goals. So that's kind of been a cool thing that I've thrown in the last 5 years, in addition to taking this Whole Foods product. So now we're going to switch gears, and I'm going to hand it back to Marielle to learn why she said yes to the mission, what she's experienced, and what she's excited about.
The way I said yes to this mission was because after a full year of eating this goodness, these little goody gems, I'm going to call them. And, I went from, I think I've already said this, 12 sick days to none. I became that reliable person. So that's sort of the first tier. The second tier is that in being part of this sort of global wellness community, you're around people that, if you trip up, they're there to help pick you up. When you need inspiration or how do I do this there's someone who can be like, here's how I did it. Here's how I did it. There's all kinds of support. There's all kinds of like ironing sharpen iron and building you up. And I love that. And the third tier is that, I'm on a teacher salary. And this being part of this mission, not only do I get to help people, not only do I get to, improve my own life, I'm helping others improve their life. And I love that. It's great. Why wouldn't I share something that's been so positive and so good in my life? So I think it's the right thing to do, spread the wealth, spread the goodness. So back to you, Melissa.
All right, thank you. So I'm going to hand it to Stephanie on why you said yes to the mission and what you've experienced and what you're excited about.
So I started working in the business about 1.5 years ago. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was hesitant at first. I didn't know what this business would entail. And once I talked to Melissa, had all these conversations with her, I was in. I basically joined the business at first to offer this Whole Foods product. And the more and more I thought about it, the more I wanted to help my family, not only financially, but health-wise as well. And I wanted, like I said, I wanted my family to get healthier, but not only my family, myself, but I wanted others to get healthy as well. And, and I'm still learning, I think we're all learning, and I cannot wait to see what the future holds for this business and for others and for my family. So now I'm going to pass it back to Melissa.
All right, thank you. So when I started eating this whole food product, I didn't sign up for the mission right away. It took me a while to really figure out what I was looking for. It's like you don't realize what you need until you find it. And so I actually quit my corporate wellness job to stay at home with my son. I realized I wanted to be present with him and not miss those first. So I resigned from my job and just thought, okay, we'll figure it out. So we made several sacrifices. We were on a single family income. Just cutting left and right. I fell in love with CrossFit and started coaching in CrossFit. I started a blog, and I thought those were going to be two real income producers to help us. Well, kind of more like hobbies. They were fun. I was helping people. I love what I did, but did they really pay any bills? Not really. So when I went to my first conference, I just saw this room full of thousands of like-minded people and felt the energy that they had and heard the stories of other moms just like me. I started just consuming the product and then started as a side gig to now made this their full-time gig, and they were able to retire their husbands or retire from their jobs or go from part-time down to fully retiring from their jobs, or just producing a full-time income and being able to make their family's dreams come true. And it just opened the door to see the potential that this community and this business provided, and just the amazing community of uplifting like-minded individuals that are all here to support and encourage one another. So I decided at that point to jump in and partner with this company. And since then, we've been able to dream again. And actually, as we speak, we are building our dream house. And if it wasn't for this company, we would not be in a position to be able to do that. So, really the beauty of this business is you can work from anywhere. As long as you have a phone, you can absolutely work from anywhere. And it could really start as a side gig and become a full-time gig, which many people make it their plan A. You set your own hours, but most importantly, we're here helping others change their lives to be healthier, but also change their lives financially, be more financially free. So, and residual income is awesome, you know, getting paid every single month, having that paycheck come in. So if this is something that makes sense to you, we would be excited to partner with you. And if it's not, totally fine. But maybe you know someone that would benefit from this. And if so, if you could pass it along, we would greatly appreciate it. So with that being said, we're going to wrap it up. So thanks for taking the time to listen, and we hope to talk to you soon.